So news coming in that Janibek Akumulani versus Hamzah Sheeraz is under negotiations right now. The negotiations will be extended by the WBO. I mean, they're in talks right now to get this fight done. I knew that Janibek a couple of days ago when he was talking about Adamas running away from him, that this fight was close to being done because that belt was going to go with him or without him in this situation with Sheeraz. And I think that Queensberry is being very aggressive in this situation to make this fight happen. And they want to get the negotiations done if that's possible. I know that Bob and Frank know each other very well, so this can definitely get done. But I don't know. It's just a situation now where we got to see what Janibek's at right now. If he wants to stay at 160, we know he had trouble at the weight class, making weight. I know a lot of people feel like he's the favorite over most guys from 160 and under. And some people even think that he's a better fighter than Canelo Alvarez. They think he has a chance against Canelo. They think he's a better fighter than Terrence Crawford. It's a lot of people at 160 right now he can compete with. But Sheeraz is a young guy who's coming up right now, and this is going to be Janibek's version of what Canelo sees as David Benavidez. And this is a young guy who's coming up, a lot of power, a lot of knockout power, a lot of experience, fighting tough fights, a lot of 10-round fights. Definitely has a motor. He's basically, in my eyes, the closest thing you can actually find to Janibek at 160. And if you can go around and find anybody else that is more similar to Janibek, then I would be very surprised. But this is going to be a very good fight for Janibek. He needs to be able to step in and try to stop a young guy like this. A young guy like this could ruin his plans as far as the future. And if he can go out here and dominate and show these people that Hamzah Sheeraz is not on his level, that'll be a big statement for him and his career, especially for the future. But a lot of people not taking him serious right now because the names of his opponents are not really noticeable. They're not marketable, so they don't know any faces to put with his. And once he gets in a position where he's fighting someone that's a lot more noticeable, then people will take heed and they'll see what he brings to the table. But right now, he still has a lot to prove in my eyes, just because there's so much talent he hasn't been able to face yet. And that means a lot in the sport of boxing these days, as we've seen over the last couple of months. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.